Hello everybody. Thank you very much for joining us today for this very exciting webinar. My name is Arnold van Leeuwen and I'm the Business Unit Manager for the RIC, IVOC and OEM systems of the Hoco Farm Group. In the last few decades, managing a dairy farm or cattle farm went through many changes. Today's legislation forces farmers to deal with issues like emission of methane and nitrogen, phosphate duties, mandatory grazing and more. Combine this with the stricter rules regarding cow health, milk quality and the increasing demand for biological products, farming becomes quite a challenge. The expected international population growth of another 2 billion people in the year 2050 and the Paris Climate Agreement will challenge the industry even more and many years to come. Therefore, the research for individual feed efficiency for dairy cows and growing beef animals is one of the major topics and challenges today and will be for many more years to come. We at the Hoco Farm Group have already many years of experience in this field and we have established a strong and leading customer base using our equipment to do important individual feed intake research all over the world. Today we want to introduce our brand new next generation RIC system and at the same time launch our completely renewed Hoco Farm Group website. We call the next generation RIC system RIC2Discover. Although the existing RIC system is almost 30 years in operation very successfully at most of the leading research facilities and universities all over the world, and is considered as the golden standard for individual feed intake research, there is still a lot to discover. From our headquarters in the Netherlands, we are working since 1979 with a dedicated team of experts on the sales and service and development of different kind of agro-automation systems for farm animals, like milking parlors, milking robots, farm management software, and last but not least, our very successful RIC system. Over the last 30 years, we installed RIC system projects all over the world with great success. The blue dots are the RIC systems for dairy cows, and the red dots are the RIC systems for growing beef animals. I've mentioned already in my introduction the need for research to get data and valuable information is increasing very fast all over the world. Our company is committed and dedicated to continue to play an important and leading role in supplying systems and our experience and know-how to make this happen. We did a large-scale survey with our existing RIC system users about the customer satisfaction and what they found good or bad on our RIC system or on our company and where we could improve the system and our organization. The response was great. Over 60% responded and the results were pretty good, I would say. The average satisfaction score of the Hoco Farm Group as a company was an 8 and for the RIC system it was a 7.8. We realize that there is room for improvement and this is something we absolutely committed to do with our whole team. Our goal is to aim for a perfect 10. The information and feedback we received was very good and very useful, and we have taken immediate actions where we could. We took many points for improvement into the design of our new generation RIC system, the RIC2Discover. Over the last 2 years, we have worked very hard with a team of dedicated people in our company to brainstorm, to gather information from all RIC users, develop, build, and do on-farm testing, which has resulted in our new RIC2Discover system, which will become available for delivery and installation from November 2020. The new logo is illustrating our dedication very clearly. We want to connect and bring the different lines together. You see the animal's head, data and information, questions coming from research, questions coming from the market, new ideas, feed efficiency research, genetic improvement, environmental issues, sustainability, etc. Therefore we call the new generation RIC system RIC2Discover. There is a lot to discover. Why should you choose for the RIC2Discover system when you are a research institute, university, feed company, genetic company, pharmaceutical company, or even a dairy or beef farmer? There are many reasons to do this. I will just mention a few. First, you want to do research and collect individual animal data in the best possible way. And this data must be very accurate and extremely reliable to generate the information you need. Second, you want to have a professional partner to work with and where you can rely on, who has a lot of experience with similar projects all over the world to make also your project successful. Third, you want to have the best system available on the market today with a proven track record, which can be easily implemented in your existing barn or in your new to-be-built barn. Fourth, you want to have a system that is easy to operate, easy to clean and fill, easy to maintain and service, and has a low cost of ownership. There are many other reasons to choose for the RIC2Discover system and the Holco Farm Group company. As you can see on this video, the system has a completely new look and feel, but still has the well-known blue color. People all over the world are calling it the blue bins, the Holco feeders, the RIC feeders, and the RIC system, but they all mean the same thing, the golden standard for individual feed intake research equipment. What's new, you will ask? Some of the highlights are operating possibilities via several different mobile devices, like smartphone, tablet, touchscreen, PC, or even via the computer of your TMR mixer. The control of the RIC2Discover system is in the palm of your hand. Automatic tilting of the RIC trough for fast and easy cleaning with less labor input, which can be done per individual RIC trough, for a certain section or row of RIC troughs, or for the complete barn at the same time. This was the most mentioned point for improvement in a customer satisfaction survey of all existing RIC system users. And we succeeded in implementing this great solution in the RIC2Discover system. It will save a lot of time used for emptying and cleaning the troughs every day before you can fill them again. The RIC2Discover system is based on a new state-of-the-art electronic platform for even more reliable 24/7 data communication, quicker installation time, more remote troubleshoot possibilities, ready for future extension possibilities. One design that fits growing beef animals from 3 months till 24 months of age, and also dairy cows, with easy adjustable possibilities for height and width of the entrance gate. The open construction for better cow comfort during eating and for better observation by the barn manager. The new RIC trough is built and constructed in such a way that feed spilling during filling and eating is limited to an absolute minimum, and there will be no feed left over in the trough that can go bad. The new RIC2Discover system has the best possible dimensions for the necessary feed bank space and the volume in the RIC trough, to make sure it will fit in the best possible way in an existing barn or in a new to-be-built barn. It's controlled by a high-quality industrial PC that has the complete database of all the animals at the farm, even if they are in different barns, which make moving animals from one barn to the next a lot easier, without re-entering the individual animal information again. New state-of-the-art RIC software module with a very easy and nice and advanced user's interface, with better and more real-time attentions. Control functions for a daily barn management. Also, the real-time information is available on your mobile device, so you have the control of the RIC2Discover system in the palm of your hands. The user's interface of the new RIC Apollo PC software is very easy to use and is giving the people who are working in the barn very clear real-time overviews and attention lists for the daily management of the animal and the RIC2Discover system. Besides this, the comprehensive collected data is very accurate and is stored in a central database and is accessible for further data processing by the researchers. The RIC2Discover system can easily be extended with the individual RIC water intake registration system to monitor the water intake and individual behavior for each individual animal 24/7. Another very important extension of the RIC2Discover system is the fully automatically operating walkthrough weighing system, which is recording the individual animal weights every day to make individual data collection for each animal complete. And last but not least, our high quality and very experienced project engineers who will take care of the project from start to finish to make sure the project is successfully done and ready for many years of problem-free operation. I would like to thank you for listening to this presentation. And now we have time for some questions. I see we have received several questions, which we appreciate very much. We will answer a few questions now, and the rest of the questions we will answer individually in the coming days and weeks. First question: do you have RIC systems installed at commercial dairy or beef farms? Yes, we have RIC systems installed at commercial dairy and beef farms for several genetic and feed companies all around the world. Second question: can we extend our existing RIC system with some new RIC2Discover systems? Very good question. Yes, this is possible. The two systems can work besides each other. Details need to be discussed based on the local situation though. Third question: how can the RIC trough be filled? The RIC trough can be filled by hand, by TMR mixer, or even with a fully automatically operating TMR feeding robot. We have a fourth question: can the RIC2Discover system be installed in an existing barn? Yes, this is possible. Due to the very flexible and modular construction, the RIC2Discover system will fit perfectly in a new barn, but also in an existing barn. With our very experienced project engineers, we support and supervise the project from preparation phase up to the commissioning phase of the system. And we also educate and train your staff. We will build a strong partnership and business relationship for many years to come. The takeaway message is: the new RIC2Discover system is based on the knowledge and proven track record of almost 30 years. To guarantee the highest quality in research and data collection, in combination with our professional support for many years to come, we are very proud to be globally considered as the golden standard for individual feed intake research. I would like to thank you again for joining this webinar today, and we will reply to all individual questions in the coming weeks. I look forward speaking with you again soon or meet you in person in the near future.